Nigeria's petroleum industry has undergone significant transformation since the commencement of oil exploration in 1908. Commercial oil production began in 1958 at Oloibiri, Niger Delta, marking the beginning of Nigeria's journey as a major oil-producing nation.
40 good days. The in-house engineers, not only, it's not peculiar to Kaduna Refinery, all the refineries. The in-house artisans, the technicians, the technologists, the engineers, the professionals, we put our heads together for turnaround maintenance. And we do it to the best of our knowledge. Those good old days.
Nigeria's membership of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, in 1971 further solidified Nigeria's position in the global energy landscape. The country's oil production experienced a rapid growth, and by 1970s, Nigeria had become one of the world's leading oil producers. The inauguration of Nigeria's first oil refinery in 1965 at Port Harcourt, with an initial refining capacity of 35,000 barrels per day, marked a significant milestone in the country's downstream sector development. The refinery's capacity was later expanded to 60,000 barrels per day in 1988. At its peak, Nigeria's refining capacity stood at approximately 445,000 barrels per day, with 4 refineries located in Port Harcourt, Kaduna, and Warri. These refineries played a crucial role in Nigeria's economic growth, generating revenue, providing employment opportunities, and meeting domestic fuel demand.
If we can operate the refinery at 60%, by the time it works for 2 weeks, all the storage tanks will be filled up, and they can load for 3 months non-stop. All the products will be available. So we hope all the foreign refineries will come on stream. And Nigeria now, with Dangote Refinery, Blue Refinery, and other refineries that are coming up, there will be competition. And through the competition, the variables will determine the price to come down.
However, the refineries began to experience operational challenges in the late 1990s and the early 2000s, due to a combination of factors to include inadequate maintenance and upgrading and mismanagement, in addition to pipeline vandalism and crude oil theft, with global market fluctuations not left out of the challenges. The shutdown of the refineries has had severe consequences on Nigeria's economy as we began to experience increased fuel imports, resulting in capital flight, higher fuel prices, contributing to inflation, reduced government revenue, thereby exacerbating recession, in addition to loss of employment opportunities and economic growth.
Government revenues are growing. This administration recognizes the need to drive up revenues.
Then came several interventions attempts to revive the refineries, to include turnaround maintenance exercises, rehabilitation, and upgrading projects, in addition to privatization efforts.
Production volumes have been low, but there is that commitment to get them up. Likewise, federal government is improving the fiscal policy landscape to attract more investment into the sector, and this is bearing fruit. And the outlook for oil prices in particular, which is the first stop in terms of raising revenue for government. In fact, for the whole federation, states, local governments, federal government, is oil revenue. At these high elevated prices, there must be a concerted attempt to take advantage and raise enough revenue from oil to support the development of Nigeria.
Figures from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited show Nigeria spent $10.3 billion on fuel imports in 2020.
When we lost money in 2018, 803 billion, there wasn't any talk around it because Nigerians are used to seeing negative things. But when they see progress, most people will be surprised that progress can be made. And that's where all those reactions are coming from, that people are not expecting that we should do well. And by God's grace, we're able to do very well. We can do better than this. This is a very, very massive company. It is a multi-trillion naira company. And I'm very confident that this company can actually do better than this.
However, with the coming on stream of the Dangote Refinery and the Port Harcourt refineries, Nigeria is poised to reducing its reliance on fuel imports and becoming a net exporter of petroleum products.